All right, we got Richard. We got Scotto. Let us go. I think we have a ready from Richard and a ready from both, so we're going to count it down. Here we go. The 0 means Tetris, so go on 0 because I'm not typing Tetris every time I count it down manually. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And it's not a decider. Nothing will be decided. Texas. Yeah, Moodus, you told me like last week. Or like something like that. It was you. I swear it was you. I can't copy and paste Tetris and every time because I have something else in my clipboard. No guest commentator today, but next Saturday we will have Jeff Moore. You know, the Boom Tetris for Jeff guy. So Valor will earn a heart for every game that passes here. All right, Richard's going to pull back that S piece, leave his well open, and bang Tetris for Richard. He's got 3 Tetrises on the board here already through 18 lines. Scotto, he's got 3 Tetrises, and now 4 Tetrises. 93,000 for Scotto, 74 for Richard. Bang Tetris Richard, 98,000. There's one for Scotto, 117. Another one for Richard, 145. Oh yeah, Scotto's brother is preventing him from turning on the light. I remember that from... There is just so much richness in the history of this event and this community. There are so many funny things that happen, and then they're just forgotten. And then like 4 people remember them. It's a real shame. Nice burn for Scotto. 212 for him, 193. Now 215 for Richard, back in the lead for him. Richardness. So yeah, I like this procedure. Yeah, it was definitely Moodus who told me. Maybe you were, I don't know what you were doing. All right, Scotto on the left side is messed up. But he's going to get a triple and a Tetris and this and that. And he should be okay. Oh, kind of shifts that. And that's going to prevent him from using that long bar and dashing it over to the left. And now Scotto's in some real trouble. Oh no, and Scotto, it's kind of fallen apart for him, and I don't think he's going to survive all this. And he is not. 245, and Richard gets the heart. So that's going to give Valor 1 heart. Back in our 4-way scene, right? So Richard, heart. Good game, Valor. Good game, Richard. All right, Scotto and Richard are ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I am thirsty for water. Hi, thirsty for water. I'm dead. Very good. You've done well. All right, Scotto's on the board with 28,801. He's got a 1-point lead over Richard. Scotto, obviously a mathematician and a game theorist. Bang Tetris for Scotto, 47,000 for him and 47,000 for Richard. Another Tetris for Richard, 70,000. Richard, of course, one of the few two-time winners of Classic Tetris Monthly Masters event, or main event, or whatever we're calling it. We've been planning on changing the name of Classic Tetris Monthly for like over a year, but I just can't pull the trigger. It's hard to do. You know, COVID hit, and then it's basically impossible to change the name of things. Probably January 1st, we're going to change the name to Classic Tetris Masters. I don't want to do it during CTWC, and I don't want to call it, and I don't want to do it during stupid Tetris Monthly. But we've been planning on doing that for like a year, and I just kind of keep not doing it. 190 for Richard, 154 for Scotto. Green Tea won it twice. Right? Green Tea is two-time winner. No, we might do December. We might do December there, Grzurchu. November is kind of our month off. All right, Richard trying to burn all this down. He's up pretty high. November is, you know, silly Tetris Monthly or whatever you want to call it. Stupid Tetris Monthly. So that's like, you know, do it, don't do it, no big deal. But we might do December. $231 for Richard. And $291 for Scotto. Richard getting this burned down, but it could all go bad at any moment when you're up this high. It's not always up to you. Scotto's got a nice low board. He's sitting at 320. And that can do it for Richard, and it does. And he's going to top out Scotto with the heart. All right, Richard is ready. And another heart for Mr. Valor. Mr. Valor is up 2-0. If Huff comes back right now, he could still play. All right, we got two ready players. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, this is round 1. Mr. Valor's up 2-0, and it is tied between Richard and Scotto. No, this is supposed to be... There's supposed to be 2 games going on right now, but one player is not showing up. So we're giving his opponent a heart for every game that finishes in the other match as a penalty. Huffaluffagus, but it's not a no-show. It's... I mean, it is, but I knew that there was a chance. Basically, I don't want to get into it. He can tell you the story. But I will just say, the Fresh Prince and DJ Jazzy Jeff understood long ago that parents just don't understand. Did Green Tea or Corian win their first CTMME? What do you mean? Like who won one first? Corian. Corian's won 11. Green Tea has won 2. Jake has won 3. Joseph's won 4? Is it 4? No, their first time playing it? Yeah, Corian won the first time. You go to twitch.tv/monthly Tetris, and you can see at least the finals results for, except for the last month, I think we didn't get in there yet, but you should have the finals results anyway, going back all the way. So it's in the About section. Oh, it's his 5th CTM. That's right. It's his 5th one. Oh, Scotto. Living dangerously. Richard's at 180. Scotto 162. Neither player with what you would call a nice board, but manageable. So Richard board back to health, and he is set up for a Tetris. And he's going to get one. And he's going to be quickly set up for another. 210 Richard, 168 Scotto Bozo. And then let's see, single winners would be, oh, Scotto, that left side. So thankfully he was able to clear some lines and get the long bar over to the left, put some material in there. So Scotto should be safe. Single winners would be Bubble Rhapsody, Nenu, Harry Hogg, Ben Mullen, Batfoy. I don't remember who else is a single time winner. Eric. Brodendamp. Yanni won one time. Yanni's win, you know. So Yanni did defeat Corian, right? If I remember correctly. But, you know, he didn't have to go through that big of a field. It was only 9 people. That was in July. And we don't have any... That was not recorded at all. Like, the recording is gone. It was in Friday Witch's VODs, and she never saved the VOD. So that one is lost to history unless somebody saved it. Yeah, Nenu won. Oh, Yanni defeated SQR. I gotcha. Oh man, that's so long ago. $403 for Richard, $250 for Scotto Bozo. You can do math. That's 153,128 points. That's some math for you. All right, Simul Tetris. All right, Scotto's going to burn away a triple. That's nice for him, but it is going to cost him some burned lines. We are approaching transition, 119 lines. Richard has a 90,000 point lead. I mean, some of the early ones, you know, there wasn't a lot of there wasn't a lot of parity in the skill levels. So, you know, obviously, anytime anybody who wins any tournament, amazing, but hats off. 525 Richard, 314 for Scotto Bozo, so 230,000 point lead for Richard here in game 3. It's a big difference. And of course, Richard, Tapper, Scotto, I don't think Tapper. So, you know, Richard certainly has advantage in hand for this one, but anything can happen, and often anything does happen in Classic Tetris Monthly. What do I have against Finnish people? Only some Finnish people. Some of my favorite community members and players are Finnish. JJ, like 2 or 3 time winner of community tournament. Love JJ. 614 for Richard, 385 for Scotto. Scotto really up against it. Trying to stay alive here. Richard's left side a little messed up. If he can get a long bar. Long bar's not coming though. And Richard's going to top out at 617. 617 top out for Richard. Scotto's at 392. And I think Scotto's not long for this world. And he's going to top out too. So fortunate for Richard that he had such a lead. Well, of course, he earned the lead. But there it is. All right, so Richard's going to get heart number 2. That's a whole other issue there, Stack-a-Tacka. No comment. Oh, there's JJ. He's my favorite Finnish player. All right, we got a ready from Scotto. And we have a ready from Richard. And yeah, so Valor's in. Valor is in. And Richard is ready. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Can you see the bracket? Yes. Tetris. Okay, Valor. I don't know. I don't think that counts as an ELO victory. But that's up to Rory. Rory is the guardian of ELO. The Garden of ELO. See, that's what he should call it. The Garden of ELO. That's why we call it the Garden of Emotes, right? Should call it the Garden of ELO. 50,000 Richard, 47 Scotto. Yeah, Rory's going to have to figure that out. The events are not going to adapt themselves to his ranking system, right? He has to adapt to the events. That's how it works. Okay. 117 Scotto, 104 for Richard. When did OK become a meme? I don't know. Wait, what's up with the Tetris time match? Is he on a cam capture? Is he on cam stencil? Ooh, a little bit of a misflip from Richard. $127 from him, $164 Scotto. Scotto has his Tetris well covered, but is able to uncover it up around the next box and gets a Tetris. There's some nice pieces for Scotto here. And another Tetris for Scotto, 212. Richard, 136. All right, so Richard's got some problems in his board, but I don't think it's anything that he can't handle. It's just going to take some extra burning, you know, and he's back by almost 100,000 points, so that's the trouble. Then again, Scotto's board, you know, that's going to take some burning as well, but actually getting some really nice pieces. What a great sequence for Scotto. It's like you couldn't ask for better pieces in that situation, and look at that. Scotto burned right back down to the middle. Richard is clean now, and he Tetris 191. Hey, Time Lord, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, David Michael J. We just can't. He didn't know in advance. It wasn't his fault. And we can't make last minute adjustments anymore. There's just too many moving parts. But yeah, I mean, if you know you're not going to be able to make it, then, you know, that's another story. But he didn't know. I mean, I have the explanation, and it's not a mystery. I know all about it. That's why I held it open, because he might have been able to make it. All right, 340 for Scotto. He's going to Tetris again. Richard trying to catch up. He's at 287. Scotto with another Tetris, maintaining a 100,000 point lead on Richard. All right, Richard's got a decent stack here, but waiting on the long boy. There it is, Tetris. Scotto getting some long bars a little too early. Oh, but there's another one anyway. 431 for Scotto. Richard with the Z flat over in 8, 9, 10 column. I don't know if he had any other play there, but it's certainly going to slow him down. All right, so Richard, he's going to get his board in shape in a safe and reasonable manner, and he's going to be rewarded, and he's going to get a Tetris. Scotto with a triple into a Tetris, so you like to have those 7 lines eliminated from your board. Scotto with another Tetris, and he's got over 100,000 point lead now. Richard waiting on the Tetris. We are approaching the transition. The screen changes color and the pieces fall faster. Another Tetris Richard, 435. There's one for Scotto. 535 for him. That's right. Scotto's got his tasks loaded right now. 559 transition for Scotto Bozo. Just DAS things. I think when you're a tapper, you don't expect the DAS player to get, you know, a 550 transition. All right, Richard 512, Scotto 589. And so this should be where you would expect Richard to have an advantage. Scotto is actually set up for a Tetris, 1 row off the bottom, and bang, he's going to get it, 616. And Tetris for Richard, 563, so he's within 55,000 points. He's going to have to give his stack a little bit of attention. And so is Scotto. And Richard, a very fortunate long bar there. And another fortunate long bar for Richard, 577. So he's back by only 60,000 points. Less than that. Because Scotto has been burning this entire time, which sounds worse than it is. Don't worry. All right, Rich is going to take a triple here. 590. Scotto in trouble. That left side. Can a DAS player get it over there? He's going to take a burn here. Scotto is in the process of topping out, and Scotto tops out at 638. So let's see if Richard can hang on and put up 44,000 points. It's a little more than a Tetris here. So Richard in the driving seat. He's going to take the safe burn. Needs to get to 630. Well, Scotto's got 638, 420. Hey now. And Richard is going to Tetris, and Richard is good. So Richard is going to be moving on to play Mr. Valor. Another DAS player. And if we could see Scotto, if Scotto's lights weren't turned off right now, maybe we would see another DAS player shaking his head. But, you know, you put on a good show, Scotto. Really appreciate your getting here. Congratulations on making it. And, yeah, but it's going to be Richard for now, moving on. So we got Richard over here, and it is going to be the Mr. Valor. So 15, and then, what is it? 10? Is he seed 10? Oh, whoops, I got rid of Richard. Is it seed 10? Yeah, it's seed 10. Okay. Is this the first time Valor and Richard have played? See, I really need a bot. We need a bot that just goes into the database and like auto-generates these facts. That's what we need. All right, so Richard's going to get his first ever kill screen. Congratulations, Richard, on your kill screen. So, if anything, Valor should be warm here. That's right. Richard's first ever kill screen here in the Challenger circuit. And this is the quarterfinals now. So the screen should reflect that. Thank you. All right, Classic Tetris Monthly Challengers quarterfinals. It's Richard against Mr. Valor. True Enigma, if you want to volunteer to make this happen, welcome into the fold. Will Challenger Circuit go on YouTube? I don't know. I'm very lazy. Oh, there you go, Time Lord. We got Dadbot in the chat. Yeah. Mr. Valor putting in Nispazzelli. Let's see. Nispazzelli? Nope. You're allowed to upload the CC on YouTube yourselves? No. You're not. All right, I'll try to get it up there. I'll try to do it. You know, I'm an old man, I'm very busy. It's hard to get it up there. Uh-oh. Is Buko here? Oh my god. Anyway, Opipex. Oh, interesting. Opipex. Well, old people use Nispazzelli. All right. Well, we need a ready from 2 players. We probably have them already. But let's see him again. Valor's ready to lose. Richard is ready to just play. He doesn't try to predict what's going to happen. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Louis says, I'm just here to watch Valor rage quit on stream. I mean, hey, listen, he's a coach now, so he is a Tetris coach, right? So he has to maintain a certain, you know, level of decorum in the way he conducts himself now. He's put himself in an elevated position in the Tetris community now. Who would want to get coaching from somebody who's going to throw controllers around? That, you know, so he recognizes that and is now conducting himself in a more restrained, less emotional manner. And, you know, hats off to him. I have no idea if that's true. I just made all that up. All right. Richard, 50,000. A little bit of early burning. Valor already got done with his early burning. He's setting up. Column 8 with the long bar. And bang, orang. Orangutan Tetris. Mr. Valor. Richard trying to get this center well open. And he's going to open it again. And the game just forcing the worst pieces down his throat. And there it is. Dirty center well Tetris for Richard. 85,000. And he's doing it again. No, he's going. Oh, he's going. Well, he got the triple. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. 92,000 for Richard. 127, Mr. Valor. Richard's going to Tetris 115, so back by about a half a Tetris. And Beast and Chen approves of Orangutan Tetris. And Richard, is he going to take the burn? Well, it's kind of like, so, you know, you're like, okay, I'll take the burn if it comes. I'll take the Tetris if it comes. Now he wants the Tetris. And there is a Tetris for Richard. 140. There's one for Mr. Valor. 196. Another Tetris for Richard. 164. Back by a Tetris and a half. And there's another one for Richard, but Valor's got one as well. So Richard just waiting for Mr. Valor to slow down. Coach Valor. I can, you know, you would take coaching from a hothead because look at, wouldn't you want, well, you don't know who John McEnroe is because you were all born in like 2008. But, you know, wouldn't you take Tetris coaching from tennis coaching from John McEnroe? Probably wouldn't take Tetris coaching from him, but you would take tennis coaching from him. Wouldn't you take poker coaching from Phil Hellmuth? All right, I probably wouldn't do that. 218 for Richard, 293 for Mr. Valor. There's a nice burn from Richard. I thought it was a long bar well, but it was not a Tetris well because I wasn't paying attention. But there is the Tetris from Richard. He's back by 50,000 points. Just over 2 Tetrises. Oh, you take Tetris coaching from vandweller? Oh my god. Mr. Valor up high. And trying to stay alive. And he opens up the right side and gets a long bar just in time. So great survival from Mr. Valor. 325 for him, 250 for Richard. Kind of a suffer game for Richard. Bereni getting Bereni bars right now. He's got 30 long bars compared to Mr. Valor's 39. And another Tetris for Richard, 294. Right, Mr. Valor setting up the very delayed burn here, and it's going to pay off. That's like a 6-piece delayed burn. That's the kind of stuff that I think of to do, but it never works. All right, Tetris Richard 348. Another Tetris Richard 371. So 71,000 point lead for Valor. And we are heading into level 19. Another one for Valor, 465. So still about a 70,000 point lead. Another Tetris Valor 487. Richard's going to match it. Another one Valor. I mean, Valor's just pouring it on. So Richard's going to transition. He's at 445. Valor's trying to transition with one last Tetris. There's one for Richard, 470. Now you would expect Richard to have an advantage post 19 as a hyper tapper that is, you know, it's harder to misdrop. So you'd expect an advantage here. You can build up a little bit higher. Richard trying to clear that gap away in the middle of his stack so he can take control of his well again. 505 Richard, 551 Valor. Valor's been burning for a while. In purgatory. Will he continue to burn, or will he be able to clear out and head back to the glory of Tetris heaven? 538 Richard, 559 Valor. Richard is going to Tetris into the lead. We've seen Richard come back from behind very, very often in this competition. Mr. Valor's going to take it right back. He's at 591. I mean, Richard is really the comeback kid, though. I mean, if some of the epic... Go watch YouTube. Some of the epic comebacks that Richard has made. No one does it better than he does. Another Tetris for Richard, 602, back in the lead. Valor's got an O-Spire. Is this going to make him expire? And I think it is. And Mr. Valor's going to top out after being ahead nearly the entire game. And Richard is good. Richard with some great survival there. We just hanging around and hanging around. What country is Richard from? He's from the country whose flag that is. You broke a controller last night. Oh my god. But then again, who knows? We don't know. He might not be well sighted. Maybe he can't see. Actually, let's not assume that he can just see, right? Let's just tell him instead of being snarky and snippy. Vandweller, this is a learning moment for you. Let's just tell him he's from the United Kingdom. How about that? It's from a kingdom. All right. We got a ready from Richard. And do we have ready from Valor? Yes. So we're going to count it down. 3, 2, 1, 0. Tetris. It's a queendom, I guess. I guess, you know, maybe this is the trend for the royalty, though. Maybe they're all going to, like, take a back seat from their royal obligations. They're all going to move to the United States, form foundations, and become billionaires. Like, that's what they seem to want to do. All right, Richard in a little bit of trouble here. All right, he's going to clear open the right side. This is like some very speculative stacking from Richard here. And he's going to get some relief from a long bar on the right side. And another Tetris for Richard. Okay, so he's back to safety. Little Monka S from Richard. 50,000 for him. Here's another Tetris for him, 74,000. He's in the lead over Valor, but ahead by 7 lines. All right, Richard with another Tetris, Valor with another Tetris. It is neck and neck.
Eyelash to eyelash.
As your favorite main commentator likes to say. And whoop, Tetris for Richard. And whoop, Tetris for Valor. 169 from Richard. Well, I think as far as Tetris concerned, he was still living in the UK, but had the Hungarian flag. But I think he was living in the UK at that time, so he decided to switch allegiances to the UK. And you know what? Couldn't be prouder. I don't know what that means. All right, 196 from Richard. 217, Mr. Valor. Bang Tetris. the main commentator, Chris Forrest. Who's the guest commentator? That was one of the best. That was one of my favorite moments. There's so many good moments in online Tetris history. But when Chris Forrest had like a co-commentator and he had to label like the commentators on the screen, which is fine because I do that too. But he wrote himself as main commentator and then someone else as guest commentator. Like it matters. Like you must know who the main one is. It is me. 315 for Richard, 254 Mr. Valor. He's gonna Tetris 277. Richard is setting up for one and just waiting around. And there's a Tetris for Richard. Here's one for Mr. Valor. 39,000 point difference. And both players are set up again. There's one for Richard. He's set up already. Mr. Valor with a hangarang. Trying to work around that. He's going to get a Tetris, but now this is going to be a chance for Richard to distance himself. And Richard is going to take advantage. He's going to Tetris. Valor's still burning. In agony. You can hear the screams all the way from Portland. Or wherever the hell. Does he live in Portland? I don't know. I feel like he's in Portland. Where is he? I don't know. $435 Richard, $357 for Mr. Valor. Chicago? I don't know where he is. I look at that beard and I think that guy's from Portland. You know? That's what I think. Where is he from? Chicago? Seattle? Seattle. All right. He's one of those cold, rainy places where like 98% of the population is part of Antifa, whatever. Anyway, 482 from Richard, 403 for Mr. Valor. Where would people guess I was from if they saw me? I don't know. Probably from the TV show The Biggest Loser. 528 from Richard. 426, Mr. Valor. Oh, he's from Chicago but lives in Seattle. See, so we're all right in different ways. All right, Richard's going to transition 576. Valor has 8 lines to go. He's 100,000 points behind. Tetris from Valor. Is he going to be able to get one more before transition? I don't know. No, he's not going to wait to find out. He's going to take the triple. Richard, the middle of his stack, messed up. Long bar is going to look real nice in the middle of that, though, when he gets it. So 597 Richard, 509 Mr. Valor. The middle of his stack, huge and tall. He's going to burn it down with consecutive triples. Mr. Valor back to safety, 521. And he's going to burn this down and just, you know what? Take a second. Collect himself. Get his DAS back. And he's perfect clearing here into level 21. Am I supposed to scream about a perfect clear even though it has no significance? It's just cool. Should I scream about it? Perfect clear! Ah! Alright, 664 for Richard, 534. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I am supposed to bring the hype. People want me to bring the hype and yell about a perfect clear. I'm sorry. I just can't do it. 670 for Richard, 548 for Mr. Valor. I'm so negative. I mean, what? I'm very negative. Mr. Valor with the misdrop. He's going to have to burn this down. That's going to cost him some score to lines ratio. Richard's at 703 through 179 lines. Bang Tetris for Richard. 734. Mr. Valor is trying to burn his way out of this without losing too much ground. Hey, big mock there, Martz. What's up? I know. I'm just not a screamer. I'll scream when it gets exciting. But I'm not going to fake scream for you guys just to, I don't know, hype you up or something. This is what YouTube wants me to do. They want me to fake scream. I don't know why you need to do that. Just be yourself. You know? Be the real deal. The genuine article. 777 Richard. He's going to take a triple for safety. He's got a big lead. And it's deep in the game, so he does not have to take a lot of risks here. You know, he's up by about 145,000 points. So just kind of take the Tetrises as they come, I think, is probably the right thing to do. But then again, you know, don't listen to me. What do I know? Nothing. Like, less than nothing. Another Tetris for Richard, 888. Valor getting up high here. Has to be aggressive. This could be the end of Valor. He's going to... Yeah, that's going to be it for Valor. 679, a valiant effort from Valor, but Richard's going to get heart number 2. Is it a crime to want to be hyped up? Yeah, it is. It is. If it means someone has to be a phony, then yeah, it's a crime. I mean, it's not a literal crime, but it should be. All right, Richard 974. He's going to get into level 29. It is a crime. All right, Richard is ready. That's right. Pumpy Heart knows. He didn't get the million. Oh my God, 1,000,000 points. All right, Mr. Valor. He's popping off. He ran outside to scream. And they're both ready, so 2 games to none for Richard. 3, 2, 1, 0 Tetris. That's right. Scream. Ah! I just don't get it. I don't get... Like, I know that's somebody's style. That's fine. They're excited early on. But why be like, he's... not screaming, therefore I'm upset. I need someone to yell so I can be excited. Just understand what you're looking at and get excited organically from the situation instead of, you know, I don't know. Isn't that like I don't know, like some sort of, I don't know, like he's like, people are excited around you, so you're excited. Right? What is that? That's supposed to be something you're supposed to guard against, right? You're supposed to maintain objectivity and rationality when people are around you are excited, if you don't know why to be excited. But don't just get excited because other people are. That's weird. That's like social media right now, right? Everybody else is salty and toxic, so you become that way. So don't base what you feel based on what other people feel. Just look at the situation. It's all right, David. We can still be pals. Listen, CTWC Vandy is not CTM Vandy, okay? CTWC Vandy will not opine on various topics. He will not scold the audience. CTWC Vandy will be a good boy. But when it's my event, yeah, I'm going to be cantankerous, angry, and tell it like it is. 176 for Richard, 195 Mr. Valor. Yeah, CTWC, very boring. Do not watch CTWC. Don't watch it. It's boring vandweller. They don't even want me there. They just want me there because I can, you know, I can restream reliably. It's the only reason. All right, 184 for Richard, 242 for Mr. Valor. There will be no chicken sandwich talk. Oh, look at that Valor. That was cool looking. I don't know what that was, but that was very enjoyable. It was like, that looked like what cracking your knuckles feels like, and it was very satisfying. 213 for Richard, 288 for Mr. Valor. Yeah, there will be no CTM memes during CTWC for vandweller. It's just going to be straightforward Tetris. It's going to be miserable, and I'm looking forward to it. All right, Valor could set up for a Tetris here, and he is going to set up for that Tetris. Keeping it low, keeping it flat, but the long bar not coming here, so eventually... Nope, he's going to do it. He's going to burn a double into the Tetris, and then he's going to clear away another double. So 4 burn lines to get that Tetris, but why not? He's got a lead. Richard's going to Tetris 288. That's right. Off-brand dweller. I mean, maybe there'll be a little bit of real Vandy in there. I mean, I gotta be me, guys. But, you know, obviously I'm not gonna rail on summoning Salt at CTWC, right? Come on. All right, Richard 327, MisterValor 411. Valor set up for a triple. But yeah, the pieces don't come exactly where he's ready to take that triple, so he's got to cover it. And he's going to take the safe burns here and just try to get out of this situation. Meanwhile, Richard is... well, Richard did close some of the gap a little bit, but Richard wasn't really in a position to score Tetrises either. Well, you're just going to have to go watch the VODs there, Ashenden. Valor kind of up high, and this is getting a little scary, so he's going to need a well-timed long bar. And that left side, oh no, I hate that. He was really forced into it, but I just hate where all that stuff is right now. I mean, I don't hate the move he made, I just hate being in that situation. All right, good movement for MisterValor to make sure pieces could still get to the left. That little spin, nice little moment from Valor. Watch that, DAS players, watch that moment over and over so you can understand things. Richard 408 transition, MisterValor 459. So despite all that burning from MisterValor, Richard not really able to make up much of it, although Richard now only 34,000 behind. Another Tetris for Richard. Yeah, Richard might be the first one who could win a CC and then win an ME. Like that has not really happened yet. But, you know, let's not count our chickens before they hatch. Let's not put our carts before our horses or whatever. But yeah, Richard has that potential. Not that other people don't, but I mean, Nenu did and Corian did, right? And they both, you know, got into CC and could have, it didn't happen, but we've got sort of another high probability. So it'll be interesting to watch that development. But that'll have to wait till December. No, I'm sorry, not December. What am I talking about? Fix that in post, please. Vandweller's having a senior moment. 571 Richard, 505 MisterValor. So MisterValor's scoring is slowed down quite a bit. And Richard now 90,000 point lead over MisterValor. MisterValor's clear again. Valor needs to win this game or he ain't moving on. But Richard might have found a groove. How Bereni got his groove back. Very empowering movie. 662 Richard, 569 for Valor. Somewhere Kingsman is saying a silent hey now. 666 for Richard. Oh my god, he Tetrised out of it, thank god. That was evil. 698 for Richard. He's just about to be built up for another one. He is, and he gets it. He's in cruise control. 732 Richard. 613 MisterValor. It's getting complicated and out of control for MisterValor, and I just don't see him getting out of this. That left side, too difficult to access. And MisterValor is going to top out, and Richard will get his heart and move on to the semi quarterfinals. Mr. Valor, listen, you played valiantly in round 1. You swept Huffaluffagus, a really difficult player to sweep, and he swept him 3-0. We hope to see you again in this event. You know, we've got a new way of qualifying, right? Our new average of 3 90-minute qualifier. So you done well to get here, kid, but just wasn't your month. Oh my god, Richard might be maxing out, but we can watch it while we, you know. He's not going to max out. That's right, Louis. He did win 1-0. That's fine. Mr. Valor, this is called shtick. So just roll with it. All right, Richard, GG's. GG's all around. Mr. Valor definitely put Richard through his paces, though. Made him earn it. And some, you know, and on certain days, that's all you can really do against Richard, right? All right, my guys, that is the green bracket in the books. Let's go.